Welcome to Module 4 of Dresden Switchyards. In this module, we'll cover Objective 4. As always, let's take a 2-minute drill to validate that we're ready for training. Please make sure that your cell phones are off. Validate that you have the correct lesson plan. You should be looking at DRE 262 Lima November 003. Please be attentive to the material that's being presented. Take breaks as needed, and as always, provide feedback to the training staff. Our objective for this module is to discuss the location of Dresden switchyards and the location of components located within the switchyards. This is a satellite view of Dresden Station. If you remember back to Objective 1, we said that Dresden had 3 switchyards, and they were divided based on voltage. Our 345 kV switchyard is located on the west side of the property. Our 138 kV and 34 kV switchyards, which are connected together, are located on the north side of the property. Let's take a closer look at the 345 kV switchyard. We're going to start by looking at the blue bus. This is a close-up view of the blue bus. Remember that the blue bus is fed from Unit 2 via Main Power Transformer 2. A way to remember this is blue is on 2. What you'll notice in this particular picture, is that in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see one of our transformers that feeds 138 kV switchyard. That transformer is transformer 81. If you apply the thumb rule of 5, you can determine which 138 kV bus it feeds. Transformer 81, 1 and 81, plus 4 equals 5. Therefore, transformer 81 feeds 138 kV bus 4. Another feature that you'll see in this particular photograph is a direct feed from 345 kV bus 3 to transformer 86. Transformer 86, if you remember back, is the main feed or the normal feed to transformer 22. Also shown in this picture is the relay house. One of the purposes for the switchyard is to provide protective relaying. The protective relaying is there to protect the equipment and personnel from any sort of electrical fault. The relay house contains the protective relaying. Let's take a look at the red bus. The red bus is powered from Main Power Transformer 3, which ties in at this particular point. On this drawing, you'll note that we show transformer 83. Again, the thumb rule of 5. Transformer 83 is a feed for the 138 kV switchyard. Transformer 83 feeds 138 kV bus 2. Hence the rule of 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Let's move on to our 138 kV and our 34 kV switchyards. As we talked about in Objective 1, the purpose of the switchyards, we noted that the 138 kV switchyard is not a ring bus, but it's a straight line bus. And you can see that here through the straight line. You'll also notice that we have our 3 circuit breakers. 138 kV bus tie 1-2 circuit breaker, 138 kV bus tie 2-3 circuit breaker, and 138 kV bus tie 3-4 circuit breaker. The buses go from 1 to 4 from the right-hand side of the photograph to the left-hand side of the photograph. You can see where our ties come in. For example, if you go all the way over to the bus 4 side of the photograph, you can see where we have feeds directly from transformer 81. Also shown on this particular photograph is transformer 10. Transformer 10 is the separation between the 138 kV switchyard and the 34 kV switchyard. It's right where the black and white lines meet on this particular drawing. The 34 kV switchyard has 3 lines that leave, and you can see those lines heading off into the west out of our switchyard. Our objective for this particular module was to discuss the location of Dresden switch yards and the location of components located within the switch yards. As for the components, you will get more on components when we cover Objective 3. It is recommended that you now watch the video that covers Objective 2. That'll explain flow paths in a little bit more detail.